Okay, today we're going to learn how to use the ad hoc reporting to build a custom report. Okay, the first step is to actually choose the information you want to use. These are broken up by tables, and that information is based around managers, company, evaluations, contractors, spend, or projects. If you're not sure on the information that's being used under a particular table, you can always click the Show Fields that are available to you. And as you can see here, there are several fields around the project, start date, end date, the job function, project description, etc. Okay? So why don't we go ahead and get started. I know I'm going to be choosing some fields from the manager table. I'm going to definitely want some information around spend, and I want some information to be included around the project as well. Okay. So going down into the fields here, I'm going to go ahead and choose the manager's first name to include in my report, the manager's last name. We'll go ahead and choose the icon project number, and we'll go ahead and put in the current status, okay, as well as the spend amount. Okay. If I wanted to add more fields, I would just go ahead and click the Add More button here, but that should be fine for the purpose of this demo. We have then a couple different columns here that we need to set our settings for. So the first is the sort, pretty self-explanatory. By checking this, it will go ahead and sort by that field. So in this case, it'll be last name. Okay. Grouping will take our output and group it by whatever we choose in this list. So for this purpose of this example, I'm going to choose to group everything by last name. Okay, and you'll see how that's important after I choose the actual function here. Function allows us to basically perform subtotals. So what I want to do is I basically want to perform a subtotal. So I'm going to choose sum on our spend amount. So basically what I've configured here is I'm going to get back a list that sorts by the manager's names alphabetically. Then it's going to group all of the spend for a particular manager by last name. Okay, and then we'll see subtotals along the way for each manager on what their spend amount was. Okay, another button here is the Apply Filters button. This allows us to filter the information. There are several to choose from. For the purpose of this example, we're going to go ahead and choose the date range. I'm going to go ahead and choose year to date. Okay. So you can see it automatically pre-populates the date range. Okay. Then finally, all we need to do is run our report by clicking the Run Report button. And as you can see, a report comes back and basically has given us by last name each manager and a subtotal for each of the spends that they've incurred. Final step is to take our information and export it. There are several different file formats to choose from. Excel, we'll go ahead for the purpose of this example, and you click the Export button. Okay, and you can see that we do now have an Excel spreadsheet with spend subtotaled by the manager.